Peace. Nafir Nun once again. People know me as The End, Doctor Who, Brother D, D. Some people call me Mr. Slate. The names are arbitrary. For the purposes of these types of video recordings, I'll be referring to myself as Nafir Nun. Now, I was going to talk about some other things tonight, but, I think we're going to just talk about the Trayvon Martin thing. Now, usually, when I say usually, I've uploaded a few videos, and I'm not really one to discuss current events, so to speak. But you might see more of this kind of shit. You might see more of it. The reason I don't do that is because I'm not a reactionary type of person. I would say I'm proactive, if anything. And, when they say jump, I'm like, who the fuck are you again? I'm not even hearing the jump part. Who the fuck are you again? That's number one. So, you see, the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman thing was created to rouse people's emotions, to rile you up. And it didn't really rile me up. And to be honest, did it really rile you up? Did it really rile you up? Now, first of all, before I even continue, my condolences to the family of Trayvon Martin. I'm still kind of new to this stuff. I'm not even sure if I'm really looking directly into the camera right now, but I hope I am. And the family of Trayvon Martin, I feel for you, and my condolences go out. When I say I feel for you, I don't know you, but I could only, I would say that I could only imagine, but I can't. I can't even imagine what you're going through. He was good looking. I'm sure he was intelligent. Wrong place, wrong time. And it's unfortunate. So now that that's out of the way, as I say, I'm not one of those people that are reactionary. So I wasn't really even gonna go address this, because everybody's gonna address this and say, "Oh well, white people." And look, do you remember a few years back? Maybe more than a few years back, but it's within reason for us to understand and know these events occurred. Rodney King. 4 dudes got, not even one of them had to fucking face up. Not even one. On camera. No hearsay. On camera. Got off. Skate. Like, if we're the thing is this. The only reason that the Trayvon Martin fiasco, and I'm not even going to say that like that. I apologize for saying that like that. I'm not going to cut it out and edit it or whatever, but I apologize. The George Zimmerman fiasco. Like, you have to know that this is by design. The only reason that it got media attention was because of the 911 tape. The design, get the nigger off the planet. Get that nigger off the planet. That's the design. So, you know, like, it's because somebody leaked the 911 shit. That's why. That's why you're even knowing about this. You know how much black guys get shot up? Not to mention by themselves. But, like, I mean, you know how much police are shooting black guys? Have been shooting black guys? Like, one of my friends from back in the day, and I live in a city where this shit is not even heard of. Like, again, I said in another tape, and I'm not trying to friggin', you know, get everybody to triangulate shit. And as I told ya, don't fuck around. But, like, one of my brethren's Tommy. They shot this guy in the fucking street. And I live in the freaking, you know, I at the time I was living in Scarborough. And at the time I was living in Scarborough, there was a lot of, I was living in the area called Malvern. And it was a lot of black people and a lot of Filipino people. And we kind of moved the same, to be honest. But fuck that. Anyway. Tommy now was in this. I was in high school, and he was in an adjacent high school, and he had an umbrella, and he's dead, shot by the cops. And I live in a place where there's like 80 homicides a year. I think that was like that's even more than the homicides we have per year and shit. Like, we live in a safe city. Like, you know, the program is get the nigger off the planet. So it's not surprising. What surprises me is the reaction. Is that people are surprised that this took place. They should have known that this is going to take place. And what the fuck? Like, what are you really going to do about it? You think they're not ready for you? You think they're not, okay, they're not scared, eh? Like, their daughters and shit, 7, 8 years old, are busting fucking automatic weapons at fucking tin cans and shit in the range. Hitting bullseyes and shit. 10 years old. Most you know about fucking is the hood wars and shit. You know, they're not scared. They're not scared. They're not scared. They're just ready for you. So what I would suggest, to be honest with you guys, is stay inside for a minute. Right now, in that region, in that area, they're ready for you. They're ready for you. And, you know, you can steal a TV and shit in the name of Trayvon Martin. But, like, chances are you're going to get picked up. If you're hustling, you're going to get picked up. If you're walking road late at night, you're going to get picked up. Don't be around right now. Be scarce, man. Listen, if you're having problems with your wife and you can't be at home, fuck the side thing for the next week. Like, or go home to your mom and shit, be your dad. If they're not in the country, side thing. Because if you're out on the road right now, they're looking for you. Not me, eh? You. Like, the ones in that area right now. They've already been looking for me and looking for anybody that looks like me. And that's, you know, but in that area, they could fucking shoot your ass. You know? And because now they know that there's going to be a reaction, they can say whatever they want to say and say that, you know, like, hey. I remember when I was a young kid. I don't want to go too much into this shit. But I was at the exhibition in Toronto, and I was young. And one of my friends, this guy was like, "Oh, man, don't try to diss this guy. You'll get slaughtered. You get slaughtered." This guy's wit was fucking sharp. I don't want to call his name out because, you know. But, like, and we were there at the exhibition, and this was a time when stampedes and shit used to happen, okay? Like, the stampede was like a bunch of people just running and then a whole bunch of stuff would get stolen and all kind of shit would happen. And so my friend is like, the cop's like, hey, why are you guys all standing around here in the same place? And my friend is like, because he's a mouthy guy, right? He's like, whatever, man, you can't tell us. We can be here if we want to be here. Hey, you know, it's free country. And the guy is like, hey, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. And this is what the cop's saying. So I'm like, hey, you can't talk to the guy like that. And he's like, listen. I'm paraphrasing now. He goes, listen. On days like today, we do whatever the fuck we want. And I said, what? I said, you can't do whatever the fuck you want. He goes, listen. On days like today, we can do whatever the fuck we want. So tell your friend to shut the fuck up right now. And I said, hey, bro. They just said they can do whatever they want. Days like this, like, so, you know, I got it. I understood the flex. So they're ready for you, man. They're ready for you. So just chill out, man. Right now, just chill out. Because this shit is expected. This shit is expected. Okay. There's a saying by a guy. Okay. I'll tell you where I got it from. This book here. Now, this guy here, they say, is like one of the greatest white magicians or whatever the fuck on white magic, because black magic and whatever, right? In the book, he talks about some shit that's true and some shit that's not true. I'll just put it that way, man. I'm not gonna get elaborate. But I remember one line, and it said, I don't want to get the words wrong. Okay, it said, the more corrupt the state, the more numerous the laws. And it was said by a Roman, I believe, by the name of Tacitus. And that's the realest shit you could really... The more corrupt the state, the more numerous the laws. There's a law that allows you to shoot down a fucking guy right now. And they didn't... Okay. When I say... Okay. I'm saying that the only reason we know about this shit is because the 911 tape. But I could be naive in that. George Zimmerman might be a somebody. Look at the fucking last name, Zimmerman, right? So before you go into all the fucking hoopla, I said what I said already. So it's possible that he is the signal to show the people what the law really, the real intention of the law, the intent of that statute. It's not a law. The intent of that statute. He could be that person that was put in that place to show people the intent of that statute. That we have an excuse for you to shoot down fucking niggers. Because everybody's saying this thug shit, right? This thug and, oh, he looked like a thug. Listen, this gangster thug shit, that's a ploy. Like, I could get into it, but the guy who originated gangster rap, Ice-T, he was not a gangster rapper. Go listen to his first 3 albums. Tell me if that's gangster rap. Okay? Like, that was a ploy. Now, as you see, he's playing a cop. He has a white wife instead of Darlene, and, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, so, there's a ploy. The guy is not a fucking gangster. You see Scarface? You see the movie Scarface? Okay. You see Al Capone? The Dapper Don? Fucking... The Teflon Don? All those guys? Alright. They didn't dress with their ass hanging outside. Matter of fact, the character Scarface, fucking Tony Montana, that guy would have fucking shot you if you're in his crew, and you're trying to fucking show your ass to him. To be honest. Right? So, it's not the fact that these guys look like gangsters. It's like niggers have fallen for the shit that we put on television. Now they believe they're fucking thugs too. The whole world thinks they're thugs. Shoot the motherfucker if you're in this jurisdiction. And the dude skates. You know what I mean? He skates. But I'm not surprised. And I'm not upset. I'm not This shit has been going on for the last 500 years in this region of the planet. Like, you know, wake up, man. Like, I know that we've been sleeping for a long time, but as I say, stay inside, chill out for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe even a month. Tell your partner to pick up the slack because you can't hustle right now. They're out to get your ass right now. They're on patrol. I'm not even in your city, and you fucking see them on patrol right now. And I'm not in your city. I don't know what... I don't have no fucking liaison or nothing like that in the city, or I have nothing like that. But you fucking see them on patrol right now, don't you? So yeah, stay inside. You know, I don't even tell you to make babies. Tell your wife to go out and buy some condoms. Like, you know what I mean? Because right now you can't hustle too tough. Like, chill the fuck out. Chill out. Chill out. Take it easy. Hopefully not too much people have to go to jail. Because that was, like, you know, that's one of the reasons for this, to get niggers off the road. And they're going to do it in, you know, Hegelian dialectic. You know what I mean? Like, it's like blood or crip. You're both getting fucking picked up. So, what's happening now is Trayvon Martin is off the road. Riot's going to ensue. More niggers off the road. Stay at home, man. Chill out, you know, rent some movies, Netflix and shit. Like, Justified is a pretty good series. Fucking, Game of Thrones is really good. Sit down and fucking watch some TV or some shit. Like, read a book. Like, I got several here. Like, it'll probably take you the fucking month to get through this shit. Like, stay at home, man. They're out to get you right now. So on that note, peace, and don't get too riled up over this shit. There's more to come, and they're gonna probably pass these type of laws in other states, and you know, like, and I'm not saying like, you know, all hope is lost, and oh my god, and you know, I'm not saying that. Like, you know, like, I'm saying that this is not the time for overt shit. You know about Quiet Riot? You guys don't know about Quiet Riot. I ain't even gonna get into Quiet Riot, because Quiet Riot's quiet. So, you know, like, what if okay, for example, if they were worried that every black guy in that region had a legal firearm, and because this happened, enough white guys are dead now, and the black guys are already lawyered up, and they're going to use this case as a precedent. And sorry, dude, stand my ground. I was scared. Fucking wet that motherfucking cracker. Sorry. Like, you know, if they were worried about that. And when I say wet that motherfucking cracker, I don't want you guys to think that I'm racist. I'm just saying, for example, if that was the case, you know, like, and lawyered up, money behind it, you know, they wouldn't have done it this way. But they know that for the most part, the black people in the region that have firearms, have illegal firearms, they can't really shoot a guy with an illegal firearm and use a stand your ground law. And the amount of people that have been picked up and put in jail or have criminal records because of smoking weed and shit, like stupid shit. Like, you know, like they have it sewed up. So anyway, stay off the road for now, is what my suggestion would be to the gentlemen out in the region, and take it easy, and you know, enjoy some family time. Peace, and take it easy.